Shinobi Life 2 was released on September 25, 2020. This game received lots of love and even had many big creators like Flamingo play the game, which made the game increase in popularity even more. As the game grew popular, me and many other people were starting to like the game even more. The game just was so fun. The whole concept of fighting Tailed Beast and teaming up with all of your friends to fight bosses and boss missions was just so fun. Until the game got complicated and changed a lot. One of the first updates to the game after release of the game changed the whole way the game worked and really added a grinding aspect to the game. It also nerfed many things and caused the game to get much harder. This was of course the rank update. Essentially, instead of being capped at F rank, you would be able to rank up after you reached level 1000. You would then get plus 200 in each stat every time you rank up a letter grade. You would need to get to level 1000 3 times in order to rank up to a different letter grade. Many people liked this change, but others like me really were not sure or just flat out didn't like the idea. But as the game went on, this was shown to everyone to be one of the best changes to the game. It allowed people to strive for something and make them not quit after one day, because it was really easy to get to level 1000 on the first day of the game's release. All you had to do was click on logs for a few hours and you could kill everyone in the lobby. But they did nerf logs and everything seemed to be back to normal and the game was still very fun. Then after around 3 weeks after the game's release, one of the biggest updates to the game released. Of course, this was the Chakra mode update for Tailed Beasts. This update made the entire combat system change completely. Back then the most superior mode was Berserk Tailed Beast form, or Lightning Cloak. But now you could basically run at the speed of light and throw Tailed Beast bombs that did insane amounts of damage. Everyone wanted a Tailed Beast maxed out, which caused lots of issues with the game. And as we all know, when a game updates it is bound to be bugged. Many new exploits and glitches came out, making you level up your Tailed Beast to max in hours. Usually it would take you around a week to max out of Tailed Beast, or around a few days if you actually grinded consistently for the whole day. This is because your Tailed Beast would level up around 1 or 2 levels each time you did a boss mission. And well, boss missions are pretty rare to find. You won't find lots of them if you aren't in a private server, and no one at the time really had one. There were some ways you could level up your Tailed Beast in a few hours without doing any glitches though. One of these tactics was the Berserk Roar tactic. You would have to constantly switch to your Berserk mode, which would do a roar, giving you lots of experience. And once you did like thousands of times, you would unlock your incomplete Chakra Cloak. Yes, you heard me correctly. Incomplete. You had to grind even more if you would want the complete version of the Chakra Cloak. But to be honest, the complete version has a horrible special mode, and the only good part is that it has a slight stat increase. Even more updates happen that changed the game, like the addition of eye bloodlines, also known as Sharingans. These were insanely rare bloodlines in the game and would give you some pretty good moves, perfect for combos and killing people fast. The addition of all of these new bloodlines and abilities really made the game fun and amazing. But some of these bloodlines were just way too overpowered. One of the most well-known overpowered bloodlines are Satori. The last move for Satori, known as Great Fire, was insanely overpowered. It did around 100,000 damage alone if all of the beams hit you. If you could combo extend this with some of the other moves in the game, people would literally die in a single combo. Luckily, most of these bloodlines are fairly balanced now, and the ability to do dodge moves helps with the spam and overall frustration from dying in one combo. But not everything is perfect. One of the most annoying bloodlines in the game, known as Forged, literally sends you to another dimension for a good 5 seconds. In these 5 seconds, your opponent could run or charge up their chakra or get ready for an attack. This move has barely any cooldown, and you can't do any moves when you get out of the dimension for a good 1 to 2 seconds. The second move is a stun move, which sends you to another dimension again, but only for around 3 seconds, and the person can do whatever they want to you in that time frame. And finally, the third and final move in the bloodline. This move would make you a literal god as long as you have enough stamina to keep up the move. All you had to do is use this move, run away or chill for a bit, take the move off, do the first move, then use the second move of Forged. Once you did this, just spam the person you are attacking with everything you have and then go back to the God mode. Third ability. And this bloodline gets even worse when more than one person is using it on you. But that is a big can of worms I don't feel like talking about today. On to the biggest change in all of Shinobi Life 2. Or should I say Shindo Life. Imagine getting home from school and getting ready to play Shinobi Life 2 with your homeboys. Then when you log on to Roblox and look at your recently played, you see a mysterious game. It says content deleted. You click on the game and you find out this is Shinobi Life 2. You start to freak out and think to yourself, all of that progress, all of that time and money spent on the game, has all gone to waste. But after learning more information, you are calmed. This was what most people felt when they find out Shinobi Life 2 got content deleted due to copyright. I mean, this was bound to happen since they literally used copyrighted names from the anime and used their concepts. It took around 2 weeks for the game to be revamped and all of the items to have their names changed, and some things even had to be remodeled. But on November 28, 2020, the game finally got re-released. At first the game really didn't feel right, but after a while the game started to go back to normal. Lots of people quit the game, but lots of people also came back to the game or even played the game for the first time. So in the end, I think due to copyright the game became more original and is probably much better than Shinobi Life 2. But hey, that's just an opinion. Anyway, I'm sure I missed lots of big things like Full Samurai and stuff like that, but I really only felt like briefly talking about some of the things in the game. If you would like a part 2 or a more in-depth documentary on this game, make sure to like and video and subscribe to the channel. But without anything else to say, peace.